Hi students, today we are going to deal with this grade 10 concept that is areas related to circle. Um, Actually, I'm going to complete this all concepts of this chapter within 10 to 12 minutes. Are you ready? Wow, that an energy, what an energy. You people are amazing. Let's begin. Okay. I think you people are too much familiar about these areas related to circles or too much familiar about what's a circle, what is a circle, and the different parts of the circles and the definition, right? So, shall I ask a few questions related to that? Are you ready? Oh, that much voice is not there before that. You make a big voice. Are you ready? Okay. I will ask one question. Very simple question. What is circle? What's the definition of the circle? Sudden silence. I will come to one on one. That's better, right? I think so. So what is circle? Tell me. Yeah, that's a two-dimensional closed figure. That's correct. One more. Yeah, it's a set of all points in a plane such that it is equally distant from a fixed center point. And what is that equal distance? That line we call it as? Yeah, that's radius. Correct. Okay. Then what is diameter? You people are too much familiar about this diameter or this is diameter. You can show and show, but what is the definition of diameter? Diameter is a line that is passing through the center and connecting the two edges of the circle. That's correct. Very good. Yeah. Okay. So you people are actually while asking questions, you people are going back to this old memories. Brain is actually recalling that to seventh class or eighth class or ninth class concepts, right? Whenever we are asking questions at that moment only, you people are going to turn the books and find where is the answer. Like the similar manner, your brain is going to work. So every time try to think, try to be active whenever I am asking question. Okay. So in this chapter, what are the new concepts that you are going to learn other than the sector? You are already familiar with this sector, right? Sector, radius, arc, diameter, segment, chord, lot of things you people are familiar. But other than this, you people are going to learn this many concepts. What is that? The circumference of the circle. This is already learned. And you know the formula also, 2 pi r, right? Yeah. Next, length of the circle that you people are going to learn, area of the sector, area of the segment, major and the minor sector, major and the minor segment, and few application-based questions or problems. So these are the concepts that you are going to learn. Okay. Other than this definition and everything, you people need to visualize the basic thing. That is, what is a sector? Sector is actually a region between two radii. These two radii, A and OB, and this arc AB. You can put ACB or like that. ACB. This arc ACB. In between this is the area. This blue shaded portion we call it as sector. It's a region between two radii and the arc. It's a part of the circle. It's not a full, it's part of the circle. Okay. You need to know one more thing, that is what is a minor sector and the major sector. That also you need to learn. So if this angle, for example, I put it as theta 1, the small angle that's generating a certain sector, this area we call it as minor sector. That's it. You got it? And remaining certain angle, that is theta 2, I am putting that theta 2. This and if I'm just for your understanding, I'm putting certain dots, right? This dotted area of the circle, we call it as the major sector. That's it. So you got the idea what is minor and the major sector. Okay. Then I'm going for in this minor and the major segment. Let's move on to another color. See here, this what is a segment? Segment is a region between chord and the arc. Okay, this shaded portion. This shaded portion is actually the segment. And this what type of segment it is? Yeah, very good. It is a minor segment. Minor segment. Okay, I will color it like this. Okay. And this portion we call it as what? This shaded portion we call it as? Yes, correct. It is major segment. Major segment. Okay, so this is the major segment and this is the minor segment. Now you got the idea about what is sector, what is segment. Correct? Now we are going to learn about actually certain formulas, important formulas. Okay? See, the circumference of the circle. What is the circumference of the circle? Yeah, we already know 2 pi r. Area of the circle, pi r square. That you already know. But you need to learn that is length of arc. What is length of arc? What is arc actually? See, this is we already discussed about arc and arc length. This is the arc ACB. How to get the length of an arc? So this is actually a part of the circle, right? The whole circumference will be 2 pi r. But ACB is just a small portion, right? So how to get this arc length? See, you need to know 2 pi r is the whole length of the circumference. Out of that 2 pi r, see, out of this 2 pi r, you need to see, I will write like this. 2 pi r is the whole. Once you cover completely, it will get 360 degree. Out of that, how much you are covering? If it is theta, I am covering. That means theta by 360 into 2 pi r. If it's covering 60 degree, put theta is equal to 60. If I covered, for example, this theta is equal to theta 1 or theta is equal to 60 degree, means you will get 60 by 360 into 2 pi r. You will get this ACB as how much will be the radius if they provided. You can substitute, you will get the answer. Okay. Similarly, ADB. Okay, I am coming with another manner like this. Okay, the green highlighter way. If I am coming at that time, what will be the angle? If this is 60, means the remaining will be how much? 300, right? So I am coming with green color. Okay, 300. So 300 degree means what will be this arc length? 300 divided by 360 into 2 pi r. So that will give you the arc length of what? ADB. Arc length of ADB. This red color portion, that is what? The 60 by this will be the arc length of what? ACB. Arc length of ACB. So you got the idea? So from this you can easily connect the area of the sector also, right? How you will connect this area of the sector? See, similarly, area means area of the whole circle is pi r square. Out of that, 360 will be out of this whole 360, you are only considering this theta 1 or theta 2. What is the theta value? According to that, you will get the area of the sector. Same manner, for example, if you want to get the area of this sector, you need to do very simple manner. For example, pi r square is the whole area. You need to multiply with 60 by 360. You will get the area of what? Area of the sector AOB. This is the point we call it as well. Okay, so AOB. Okay, you will get the area of the sector. So if you want to get the area of this major sector, you need to put this theta value instead of the 60, you need to put 300. Correct. 300. Right. So this is the manner you will get the area of the sector. Very clear? Next, area of the segment. The concept we call it as area of the segment. Actually, there is no direct formula here. You need to generate, um, develop one formula. Yeah, I will come up with this. We have two segments. One is minor and the major. So how to get this area? How to get this area of this? Uh, this AB is the code, and this is the area we are going to find. How you will get this area? Yes, very good. You need to create a triangle here. Very good, very good. You need to generate a triangle here. And what? Then what? Yeah, you need to know, if you know the theta angle, you can directly find the area of what? Sector. Okay, this is all means you can just find this area of the sector. What is area of the sector? The area of the sector AOB you can find by using theta by 360 into theta by 360 into pi r square. Is it enough for to get this segment area, this shaded portion? No. You need to subtract this area of what? This triangle, this triangle. So this area of triangle. That's it. This is the manner that this is the manner area of this triangle AOB minus area of the sector AOB minus area of triangle. You will get what? Area of segment. Area of segment. So what is area of the segment? Area of the segment is area of sector minus area of triangle. Very clear? So I will explain one more time. Very simple. This is the circle. Okay. And if you want to get the area of the segment, for example, this is the chord I am showing here, and we want to find this area. We need to do one thing. We need to construct like this, and we need to if you know the angle theta, then what do you need to do? First, you need to find the area of the sector. Then you need to subtract this area of this triangle. That's it. Then you will get this shaded portions area, or this area of the segment below this AB. Okay, chord AB. So this is the way that you need to find the area of this segment. If you know this area of the segment, you can easily find the remaining portion. For example, this is the portion. Okay, you know, you already got the area of this segment AB here. This is the area you got now. Then how to get this area of this portion? Area of this portion. Yeah, very good. You can just subtract this minor segment area from the circular area. Very simple. Yeah, correct. Area of minor segment. Very simple. Okay, very simple. Other, if you ever going for in the solving with an area of this triangle, it will very lengthy. So that's it. This is the easiest method. Okay, so now you got the idea how to get the formula. You need to know how this formula is coming rather than simply by hearting this formula. There is no use. You need to learn how this formula is coming. That is very, very important. Okay, so next I will explain the connection between these things. That is, circle's area is pi r square and the circumference is 2 pi r. What is actually arc? Arc is a part of this boundary. So 2 pi r, it is coming out of that. Only a part, that is how much is the angle into, that is theta by 360 into 2 pi r. Sector means actually what? It's formed by connecting two radius and the arc. So actually, how much will be this area means it is theta by 360, similar manner, but you are considering area. Here length, arc means here length, here theta by 360 into pi r square. Next is the segment. Segment is formed by, in a circle, how segment is forming, it's between the chord and the arc. Chord and the arc. So that you need to know. And next is the application level problems that you are going to learn. So in this chapter, we are learning this actually arc length, area of the sector and the segments. Next is application level problems. It's see, once you learn the theory in a very proper manner, it is very easy for to apply it. Okay, so you need to visualize it very properly, then only you can easily apply it. Okay, so what is the application level questions? I will just explain one simple problem like grazing areas related to one NCERT question, like in a square park, one cow or a horse or a donkey or whatever it is. They're going to graze, for example, is going to graze this. Sir, 1 minute. Yeah, that's going to it's tied in a one pair rope by using one peg, and this is a rope, and here I'm not going to draw a cow image. It may be another animal means problem, so you could see. So here, this much area it is going to graze. How much area it is actually going to graze? We have no idea actually. So this rope length is 7 meter, and this cow is actually tied like this, and cow is going to graze this. This is a garden, a square garden. Okay. So rope length is 7 meter. They given. So how much area it is going to cover? So you need to imagine this rope length. Rope length is actually equal to 7 meter is the radius. You need to consider this as radius. That's the main point that you need to keep. And this is a garden, so only grass will be throughout this garden. So maximum cow can graze with 7 meter radius, and it will graze maybe like this. Right. So this area, so better to color green because grass is green, right? So green color portion this cow is going to graze. Oh, what is this? 7 meter, right? I will mark it with black. Okay. 7 meter. Okay. So what will be the area that is cow is going to graze? See, here you are going to apply what's the formula? What is the theta value here? Because the theta is 90 degree because it's a maximum area is going to come. So theta is equal to 90 degree. So it's a quadrant. So 90 by 360 into what's the area? Yeah, it is pi r square. So definitely whenever pi value is not mentioned means you need to substitute the value as what? Yeah, 22 by 7. So once you apply it, what you will get? 90 by 360 into, that is theta by 360 into pi r square. So 90 by 360 into 22 by 7 into 7. What's the value? 7 into 7, right? So 7 will cancel, and this will get into 4. 4 and 22 will cancel. 11 by 2 will come. 11 into 7, 77 by 2. Oh, this is the area. So area, this meter mean 77 by 2 meter square. This is the area that cow is going to graze. So you can put it in decimal also, no issues. So this is the manner that you need to solve these type of questions. So study the theory in a proper manner. You can able to solve the questions in a very easy way. Okay. lot of competency-based questions you need to solve, because CBSE is coming up with 50% of these competency-based questions. So all the best, and this is all overview of this chapter. Thank you.